Fans, join us in our time machine as we take a trip back and take a look at one of the greatest of all time, King Kong Bruiser Brody. First, a classic interview segment followed up with a match with Frankie Lane.
We were very frustrated that evening when you couldn't make it to St. Louis.
You know, there's a lot of controversy about Bruiser Brody, King Kong Brody, not showing up against Andre the Giant. Larry, I don't have to tell you, and I don't have to tell all the people here in the Midwest, that King Kong Brody is not afraid to get in the ring with any man or two men in professional wrestling. The people here in this area have seen my ability in the ring. I don't have to come out here and be bragging and boasting and telling everybody that I am the best wrestler here or I am the toughest. They got their own opinion, and I know all of them, as intelligent wrestling fans, know that I am the best man, and that includes the Giant.
Now, I know one thing that's been getting under your skin is that Dick Murdoch's been bragging about how he had to replace you and how he won the match for his team. I understand there's a little bad blood even between you and Murdoch.
Let me tell you something. Dickie Murdoch can come out here and be yelling at the people over here and telling everybody that he's going to beat the Giant. You know, and I know, and everybody else knows, the Giant is undefeated. Nobody beats the Giant. But you know, as well as I know, that the Giant is living a very, very dangerous life. He has been in the ring with me before, and he knows that he's going to have to get in the ring with me again. He got a breather, let's call it a breather, a buy on time. He's got Dickie Murdoch in the ring, which I know makes Andre the Giant and his manager very, very happy. If anybody was sad the other night, it was me. If anybody was happy the other night, it was Andre the Giant and his manager, because King Kong Brody did not show up. Now, I don't have to come out here and tell you that since I've been coming to St. Louis, I have defeated 3 former world champions. I am the man who beat Pat O'Connor in the middle of the ring. I am the man who beat Jack Briscoe, one of the greatest champions of all time. I am the man who ran Terry Funk completely out of town. Now, that's 3 former world champions. What makes you think, or anybody else think, that I might be scared of any man in professional wrestling? Anybody who thinks that is completely loco.
I know one thing, despite all the arguments about Andre and the controversy about Murdoch, your ultimate goal is still that gold belt, the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm going to issue a challenge right now. The winner of the match between Dickie Big Mouth Murdoch and Andre the Giant has me to look forward to. Now, let me tell you something. Big does not make you great. Big does not make you strong. Andre the Giant is the biggest man in the world. That does not make him great. That does not make him strong. He must prove himself to me. And when he gets in the ring with me, he'll fall like all of the other world champions did. My goal when I came here was to get a chance at the world champion, and I'm not leaving until I take the gold with me.
Brody covers Lane, now begins biting Lane. Brody biting Lane, digging his teeth into the forehead of Frankie Lane. Smith warning Brody.
Five minutes have expired, 15 minutes left.
5 minutes of open warfare have passed to the main event on Wrestling at the Chase. Frankie Lane hanging in doggedly against King Kong Brody. Lane pulling on Brody's hair. Look at that. Oh, did you see Brody grab Lane by the hair and just lift Lane off his feet and throw him across the ring? Lane to the ropes. Brody waiting. Oh! Brody caught by a kick from Lane. Another chop, and down goes Brody. That's the first time Brody's been knocked off his feet on Wrestling at the Chase in a month. Hard smashes by Lane. Once again, Frankie Lane is on the offensive. Charges in, and again, Lane catches a knee lift. He caught it more in the hip area. Frankie saw it coming. He tried to leapfrog over the knee lift, but he didn't quite get over the top. And Brody caught him in the hip and rib area. Probably did more damage than the first time Lane caught that knee lift. This time it knocked wind out of Frankie Lane. Brody lifts Lane with one arm, spins him around and slams him. Brody grabs the legs, and Brody going for the Boston Crab. That's his favorite. And LAINE has taken some punishment. He took that knee lift to the hip and ribs. I don't see how he has any choice but to give up as King Kong Brody